Everybody talks about competition like it's a bad thing, but sometimes competition is the exact thing that makes people reach another level. And Cameron just explained what was really going on when he went bar for bar with Dutch and Spade.
What would you say was your best verse? Now, I'm going to give you these songs. Your best rap verse. DJ Clue, Fantastic Four Part 2, featuring Nature, The Locks, Fabulous. That's the back in the days we were slaves, whips, and chains. The Dutch and Spade record, which is Where I'm From, on the SDE album. That verse go crazy. Or the ROC with you, Beanie Siegel, and Memphis Bleak. Which would you say is the best verse out of all of them?
The one DJ Clue would be my favorite out of those three, but the most popular one is the Just Fire one with Beanie Siegel and Memphis Bleak. Like, I do that to show people, sing it word for word. But if you ask my favorite is the one with DJ Clue and Nature and the Locks and Fab.
I remember we was talking and the Locks was saying like Big was dissing them on their first freestyle or whatever, and you kind of related to it. You was like, yeah, I got on the track with Dutch and Spade. I had to, show them what time it was. And
See, this is where a lot of people completely misunderstand competition. People hear something like this and automatically think it's hate or jealousy. But in business, sometimes competition is actually respect. If somebody's talented enough to make you raise your level, they're doing you a favor. Karen wasn't trying to tear Dutch and Spade down. He was protecting his position. That's what happens in every industry. The best people don't panic when new talent shows up. They respond by getting even sharper.
I wanted to know why you did that. Like, what is that some New York shit going on? Because you said a freestyle. You did a freestyle on TV. I forgot what station. You, Charlie Baltimore, Dutch and Spade, and you said niggas rap about the rings they don't got, rings they don't cop, and you took like a big verse, kind of. I don't know if you remember it, but I'll play it for you later. Is that like some competition shit when some new niggas come along, like what, or is just New York shit? Like what is that about?
Well, first of all, let me say this. Dutch and Spade are fucking nice. Super duper nice. Them niggas is nice. So big shout out to Dutch and Spade and that whole crew, Major Figures. They was they was just, I don't know if they had a major label deal, but Bianca, Gilly, Dutchy, Spado, like them niggas, they had a nice team. So I want to say that first and foremost. But when Dutch and Spade got there, and what happened is this, you got to realize I'm the first artist on entertainment, me and Charlie Baltimore. So, as artists come in, you get a little territorial, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to build a label. But I'm trying to be the best rapper on the label. Not only that, not let other niggas come take my shine, even though that's what a label's supposed to do. You got to sign people. So the first time I did a record with them, I never dissed them. If you listen to that verse that you talking about on SDE, that verse, I didn't say nothing bad or negative about them. I just spit way more bars than they did and just got into my bag because I had to let them know that's the first song we ever done together that, I'm the head honcho at this label, but welcome.
Here's the business lesson almost everybody misses. Being on the same team doesn't mean everybody has the same goal. The label wanted multiple stars because that's how the company grows. Cam wanted to make sure nobody skipped over him. That's not being selfish. That's understanding incentives. In any company, every person has individual goals, even while they're trying to work toward the same overall mission. The people who understand that usually navigate business a whole lot better.
That's how I took it. You know what I'm saying? At that time, you at a young age, you compete, and it's almost like your job if you want to be a quarterback. And it's a little different. Of course, I'm exaggerating, but you fighting for a starting spot, nigga. My album wasn't out yet when Dutch and Spade got there. It was about to be out, came out, and then, because they actually on it, and it was they go, but I had to let niggas know I'm ready to go again. So it wasn't nothing personal towards them. It was just about the competition.
This right here separates professionals from people who take everything personally. Notice how he can compliment Dutch and Spade, call them some of the nicest rappers he ever heard. and still say he wanted to out-rap them. Those two ideas can exist at the same time. Healthy competition isn't about disrespect. It's about setting the standard. The people who last the longest usually know how to compete without creating unnecessary enemies.
Among artists and labels, it's beats in there. We talked about it with Un, that I was like, yo, Un, you can't give that beat to Charlie. Like, Un wanted to give the beat Glory on my album to Charlie, and I fought for like 3 weeks, like, yo, you just can't do that. And he was about to do that. But it wasn't nothing more than just trying to be the best nigga on the label. But I got much respect for Dutch and Spade. Them two of the nicest niggas I ever heard, actually.
Yeah.
That's why I actually respect Cam's answer. He wasn't selling some fake story about everybody being one big happy family. He admitted he wanted to be the best, but he also gave credit where it was due. That's a mindset that works way beyond rap. Whether you're building a business, growing a career, or creating content, competition doesn't have to be personal. Sometimes the strongest teams are built with people who are all pushing each other to level up.